Welcome back. Now, in the weeks leading up to Election Day, we're sitting down with candidates who are running for office and getting to know them a little more. Joining us this morning on Daybreak is one of the Republican candidates, Burt Jones, for State Senate Seat 25. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I know it's dark and early.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, we will get right into it. Tell us about yourself. What do our viewers at home need to know about you?
Well, I am from Jackson, Georgia, and I am a small business owner in Jackson, Georgia. Started my own independent insurance agency and commercial lending office called JP Capital and Insurance. I'm a graduate of University of Georgia, and want to bring a business background and conservative values to the state Senate seat.
Okay, and why did you decide to get involved in this race?
I've always been involved in politics in some capacity, pretty much my whole life, but I felt like it was time for new leadership at the state level, and felt like it was a great opportunity this time around for me to run for this seat.
Okay, and what do you feel kind of sets you apart from your opponents?
Well, I am, like I said, I have come from a business background. I've been a leader my whole life, and even during this bad economic downturn, we've been growing our business, and we feel like due to the leadership that we bring to our business, we can bring some of those qualities to the state and government and try to make it run a little smoother.
Okay. Now, we talked a little bit earlier before the show about the districts that you cover. There are a lot, and I'm not even going to try and rattle them off
9
because
counties.
I'll probably mess it up. But what do you see as the biggest challenge in those 9 counties?
It's jobs. I mean, and that is not just in our district, but many others. But we feel like District 25 has been hit harder than any other district in the state, and jobs are coming, or industry is coming to Georgia, but it's overlooking Middle Georgia and District 25, and we want to be a catalyst for bringing new industry to Middle Georgia.
And what's your plan for that? How do you plan to bring in more jobs?
What we want to do is work with the local delegations and promote. There's a lot to offer in District 25. It's got colleges, it's got technical schools, it's got recreation, it has all the Lake Oconee, Lake Sinclair, Lake Jackson is all located right there. So it has a lot to offer, a lot of raw land, and we feel like it's the most beautiful part of Georgia.
Okay, and Bibb County is actually covered in
we do have
your district.
A portion of Bibb County. It's where Riverside and Bass Road is where Monroe County, Bibb County, and Jones County all come together. The north end of Bibb County is inside the district.
Okay, and we mentioned 9 counties, and I'm sure our folks at home, if they're not familiar, they're probably wondering, do you mind kind of rattling off those counties for us?
Butts, Jasper, Putnam, Greene, Baldwin, Morgan, Walton, Jones, and Bibb County.
Awesome. Okay, and what do you see? I mean, what's the first item on your agenda? Is it bringing jobs?
I said no. The first item on the agenda is to first of all stop all the unfunded mandates that the state keeps sending down to the local levels and putting a burden on our property tax holders. And then also we've got to get education as a priority. We can't keep having teacher furlough days, cutting their pay, and also shortening the school year for our children. And so education has got to become a priority at the teacher-student level, and that's going to be something I'd like to work with the state officials on, trying to get corrected.
Got it. Sounds like a good plan. We appreciate
Thank
you being
so
here
much.
this morning.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have.
That's all right.
But folks at home, remember, Election Day is a week from today on July 31st.